That's where they should be. Same.
Different players than tonight.
Well, let me just say, if it's one, Keon's not playing. So then it's other than that, it's the same, and no really update on anybody.
How serious is that head pointer?
I have no idea, honestly. I think he's game to game, but I don't. That's the way Eddie thought. So.
Don't you need to lose a couple more players to win tonight?
Yeah, we do. It's amazing how many guys are out. I do think Sunday we'll have more guys back. I don't know which ones, but it sounds like everybody's really close, but no one's ready today.
Doc, what did you see from Wilcox in that second half last night?
He was great. I thought he was one of the unsung heroes of last night. You know, a couple of times. The first stint in, his activity, his hands. He's figured out that he's not going to beat anybody with height. So he plays his defense before the guy gets the ball up. I thought he had 4 or 5 deflections on the right before he can get the ball up. He already had his hands on the ball. Then a big key was in the fourth, we had to get Kevin a 2 or 3 minute blow when we were making a run. The lead stayed the same. I think he actually got a dunk in that little stretch. So it was just good to see his activity. I mean, what he brings to us is an athlete with size, and that's good for us.
Doc, how do you manage Kevin's minutes tonight?
Not much. I mean, he's really only 4 minutes over his normal stint, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It was bigger live, and then when I looked at the stats, and then when I watched the game, wasn't as concerned. Paul's the only one who went way over his minutes. Everyone else basically played their minutes, yesterday. And again, listen, it's the average that we want to get Kevin. There's going to be games where he plays 35 minutes, and then there's going to be games where he plays 25, and that equals 30. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was very good. I'm very disappointed in you right now.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's great how we all jumped in.
Yeah. No wonder you guys are writers.
How much of a help and inspiration is it for Twan to have somebody like Ray on the team?
Well, I just think it's a help to have all those guys. It's not just Ray. Ray obviously with his shot, it's great because when a shooter is not making shots, it's always nice that you can go talk to another shooter. Each one, I don't think really, I don't know if he did or didn't, but he doesn't look like the guy that really worries about it that much. I mean, he kept shooting. They just were not going in. But we all knew that they could go in, and we believed that if he made 1 or 2, that it would open up for him, and it happened last night, and we needed it to happen last night.
Hey, what for a young kid like you to have a game where he scores 16 points and 16 points with him? That would be for a kid like that.
Well, it has to help his confidence, obviously, and he was really struggling, obviously, going into the game with his shot. So, and the key is when you come back to the next game, just try to be you. Don't try to be more. I guess it's easy for him to be more, but. Thank you very much. Yeah, I worked on that all night. But really, he's a pretty confident kid, and I do think the 4 years. I mean, that's huge.
What is it about this case? They lose to Orlando, they come back and beat a good Chicago team. What is it about that makes them so dangerous?
Well, because it's tough to focus on one guy. Heck, it could be Hibbert, it could be Collison, it could be Granger. I mean, they have so many guys now that can have big nights, and they win some games where no one has a big night. Actually, I think they win most of the games that way, where, you're looking at the stat sheet and your photos sometimes, you're like, no one hurt us. Then when you look, all of them had 15 points or 12 points, and that adds up. Their athleticism, though, and their length is underestimated to me. They're a long basketball team, and that makes them a great defensive team.